In today's video, we are going to learn how to make stencils. We'll also learn how to make stencils without OHP sheets or file dividers. We will also see how to make permanent stencils, how to make temporary stencils, how to make the stencils quickly, and then how to make permanent stencils without OHP sheet, etc. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Hello everyone. I'm sure you all must be wondering how we are going to make stencils with these stickers, but let me tell you, we can make everything from anything. So we are going to use this transparent sheet on which the sticker comes. So I have saved this sheet after using all the stickers, and we will be needing a printout of the stencil that we want to make. So I want to make the stencil of this heart-shaped design. So we will place the transparent sheet on the printout. Now generally we use permanent markers to trace the design on the transparent sheet, but on these sticker sheet the permanent marker doesn't work properly. So we will use a tape and we'll secure the sheet with the help of tape so that it doesn't move while cutting it. Now with the help of this craft knife, we will cut the design. You have to do this work with full concentration because a slight variation will destroy the design. And our stencil is ready to use. So I'll give you a demo by using acrylic colors. So just place the transparent sheet and with the help of a sponge dab the color on the stencil. Here I have a quick tip for you all. Whenever you are using a sponge, don't overfill it with colors, otherwise it will leak out of the stencil. Now gently remove the transparent sheet and ta-da! You can make n number of same sized hearts whenever and wherever you want to. And also you can reuse the stencil. All you need is a wet cloth to clean the color that is there on the surface of the stencil, and you are done. It's ready to be reused. Let me know in the comment section below if you liked this idea. Now the next thing that we can use for making a stencil is this bedsheet cover. We generally throw it out thinking of it as waste, but as I always say, there is nothing such like waste. Everything is reusable, everything is useful. Just cut a piece from the cover. Search for the stencil design that you want to make. You can find n number of designs on internet. All you have to do is search for stencil designs. So I want to make this floral stencil. We have two options to trace the design. One, we can get its printout and then trace it. Otherwise, you can just place the transparent sheet on your mobile phone or tab's screen and secure it with tape, and then just trace it with the help of marker. Make sure that the only thing that touches the screen is the marker and nothing else. It means you have to keep your hand on the table and the marker on the phone or tab's screen. This way the screen will not move here and there and you will be able to trace the design easily. So our design is ready to cut. Now with the help of the craft knife, we will cut the marked areas. And our stencil is ready. Now let's see the demo. We will be making the design on a glass jar and we will be needing acrylic colors. Place the stencil on the glass jar like something like this. Secure it with masking tape. Again, with the help of a sponge, dab the color on the stencil. Now as you can see, I have used very little amount of color so that it doesn't comes out of the stencil and the design comes out beautifully. Remove the stencil and the design came out beautifully. It's looking really nice and we'll be adding some dots in the center. Such a quick and easy way to decorate anything. Next we have these kind of file papers or file dividers. You can easily get them at any stationery shop. The best part about this material is its thickness. This comes in good thickness, so it's easier to cut the design and reuse it. Draw the design of your choice. Here I am making a leaf. You can also trace the design using printouts. These kind of tricky designs need a little more concentration, so make it slowly and precisely. Our stencil is ready. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you use a paint brush on the stencil. So this is the result when you use paintbrush, and this is the result when you use a sponge. No doubt you can use a paintbrush as well, but the result, the outcome of using a sponge is way better than using a paintbrush. Next up, what you can use is this face shield. If you have traveled with flight during COVID time, then definitely आपके पास ये face shield होगा. The process of making the stencil is same as shown earlier. All you need is a printout or make the design by yourself and just cut it. So this is also an idea if you are having a face shield, but I would suggest that save it for some time since Omicron is here. Next is the most widely used material for making stencils, that is the OHP sheet or transparent sheet. You can easily get it in 10 to 15 rupees. Again, the procedure of making the stencil is same. Just place the sheet on the printout and cut the design and you are done. It is also reusable. Next, I'll be showing how to make temporary stencils. Like आप बहुत जल्दी में हैं तो आप इस तरीके से stencils बना सकते हैं. Cutting the designs directly on the printouts is way easier than cutting it on the transparent sheet. So instead of placing any sheet on the printout, you can just cut the design on the paper itself and use it. Now when I say temporary, it means up to the life of the paper. The number of times you can use such stencil depends on how you are using them. It's not necessary that you can use such stencils for single time only. If you're using them with sketch pens, then you can use them multiple times. So it depends on the usage only. Now, as I said earlier, while working with water-based colors, use less amount of color. In the next method, we are going to use a card sheet. All you need is a notebook's cover. Take an old notebook's cover and cut a piece out of it. So here I am making the design of the stencil. You can also trace it with the help of printout. So our design is ready. To make it useful for multiple times, we will cover it with tape. Now it will be easy to remove the excess color from the stencil and reuse it. Again, with the help of craft knife, cut the design with precision and concentration. Our stencil is ready. Now let's see the outcome. Again, I'm using color and sponge and dabbing it over the stencil. I'll show you guys the mistake I made while making this stencil. So, as you can see, the outcome is nice, but at places the color is mixed. So the reason behind that is the mistake I made while cutting the stencil. So make sure you cut your design properly to get the right outcome. As I said, a slight mistake while cutting the stencil can ruin the whole process and your efforts. So these are the few ways in which you can make stencils by yourself. So do give this a try and let me know in the comment section below which method you like the most. And thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned.